Welcome to the battle for Sepheris Secundus. We've got Dark Angels versus Genestealer Cult, 1,250 points. Okay, you join us on the eve of battle for Sepheris Secundus. It's Genestealer Cult versus Dark Angels. It's a campaign scenario game. We've already had one game where the Dark Angels managed to stop the Genestealers in their infestation of one of the prime cities on Sepheris Secundus, the mining world that it is. This is an abandoned power station that the Genestealers have been using as a nest. Dark Angels have been taking out their nests left, right and centre. That's the backstory anyway for our campaign, and this is one of the main ones. And the Dark Angels are going to be assaulting this to try and take it, to try and make sure that no more Genestealers left. It's a simple scenario, particular setup. We're going to be using the power level of each army, of each unit for the actual victory points. So each unit that you kill, you're going to earn their power level as VPs. Just a couple of notes that these little clusters here are terrain. They don't block line of sight, but you can move the terrain features within them to be able to position your models properly. There's another one over that side. The building, even though the building is hollow, we're not actually using it. You're not going to be able to go inside the building. It's just going to be a giant piece of line of sight blocking terrain. So this is the deployment. The Dark Angels will be player A, I will be player B in the centre. We do have a special rule that if the Genestealers come on from the cult reserves, and on the dice roll of 1 and 2, when it's going to be a table edge, it's not going to be a table edge, it's just within 9 inch of the building. So it's as if they're actually coming out of the building to defend. And this is the Genestealer Cult army for the game. We have 1 battalion detachment, which incorporates, led by a Primus and an icon world with the relic. I mean, kind of got to take one, I suppose. They're backed up by a unit of 7 hybrids with rock saw and rock drill. A unit of 8, there's also a bone sword and lash whipping nose. A unit of 8 hybrids with rock cutter and demo charges, and a unit of 9 neophytes, just all armed with auto rifles. Nothing special on those guys. Backed up by a unit of 4 mutant hybrids, adherents, 2 with power picks, 2 with power hammers, and then we've got 2 units of 7 Genestealers. They're 7 because, of course, it's mainly due to points cost, and then a rock grinder with a seismic cannon. That's mainly to back up and possibly transport a unit or 2 if need be. And then I've got a Supreme Command detachment. This has got 2 Patriarchs in and a Magus. Now the Patriarchs, this one here has might from beyond, so of course he can try and buff some of my units that are going to be in combat with the Dark Angels shortly. The Magus has mind control, which I find quite fitting for a scenario game, since he tends to be ones that sort of like helps generate the cult. And last but not least is my Warlord. Now the Warlord trait I've given him is Tenacious Survivor, and this one has Mass Hypnosis. He is the big daddy of the actual hive, especially with his spikes and everything on the side. To try and minimise any sort of overwatch, really, mainly. That's why Mass Hypnosis is kind of taken. So that's going to be my force to fight off the Dark Angels. Okay, so playing today is Nick.
Morning.
Morning. It is morning as well. He's playing with his Dark Angel force. He is apologising for some of the non-painted nature. He only sprayed some of them last night.
A little bit of a rush.
It's got a demanding missus. Right.
All too true.
Take that as you will. What are we rocking then, Nick?
So, Dark Angels Force got a battalion.
Yep.
What's
in your battalion?
Kicking off with, we have a Master with Relic Blade.
Yep.
And a Librarian, a standard with Force Sword.
And these are your 2 characters for the campaign?
These are my 2 characters for the campaign that we are currently running. We have 2 5-man squads of Intercessors
Yeah.
Both with bolt rifles, just standard as the Dark Imperium box set.
No problem.
Backed up with 2 Primaris Lieutenants.
Yeah.
One with Master of the Bolt Rifle, one with Power Sword.
Yeah.
And to round off the troops, we have a slightly smaller 7-man
Yeah.
attack marine squad. Captain with a plasma pistol and special weapon machine with a plasma gun.
No problem.
Bit of heavy support, we have a 5-man Hellblaster squad.
Yeah.
With the standard plasma incinerator.
Which I don't think you should really go for all else, so that's pretty much the best
It
one.
seems to be the best one, certainly.
Yeah.
And we have backed up with a bit of heavier fire with the Devastator squad. We've got 2 with las cannons,
Yeah.
2 rocking plasma cannons.
You like your plasma.
It's a theme with the Dark Angels. And then just to round off on a little bit more meaty opponent, we've got a Deathwing Terminator.
Which,
squad.
at the moment, they're in the original colours of pre-Heresy Black.
Currently pre-Heresy Black, but will be turning into the appropriate bone white plating for the Deathwing. And then a Rhino, just for some added support getting in there.
You should always have a Rhino.
Standard with Stormbolter.
Right, okay. Thank you. Okay, so we've set up. My cult have ended up behind the building down here with an icon ward. And we've got some Dark Angels up in those woods. We've got some Intercessors and Hellblasters. Over this side of the woods, we've got a lovely Rhino that's barreling through the woods themselves. It's a shame we can't get stuck on trees anymore. And we've got some tactical, well, some more Intercessors, tacticals, big tacticals, and some more Devastators here backed up by a Lieutenant. Dark Angel's rules of rerolling 1 is going to come in quite handy. And yes, for thematic purposes, they are coming out of the door. Might not be a great idea because it might die in turn 1. But at least they're coming out of the door and it's going to look good.
See who gets turn 1 first.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So, I deployed first. I got all my units down first, so I get a +1. Standard deployment rule, so I've got a 3. This is not looking good already.
It's a 4.
So he's got first turn. Do I seize?
No!
Yes! What was that? Sorry? What was that?
That was a no! That was not what we wanted.
I'm going to do some... let's do some movements, some deployments. And we'll come back into my turn 1. Okay, so basically at the end of my movement, we've got these guys moving back, trying to keep out of line of sight from a lot of Dark Angels down here. These guys have turned up from Cult Ambush, even though the new rules say you can't deploy outside your deployment zone in the first turn. Genestealer Cult are the exception to this. These guys did turn up down here. They did have a ability to shoot. I shot the Devastators and did nothing. And then seismic cannons tried to move up to try and keep itself into cover, and the Adherents and the Magus has actually run across here. So to start with, psychic phase, the Magus is going to try and cast Smite against that unit of intercessors. Yeah, that'll be
Tacticals,
it.
Intercessors.
Big tacticals. That's it.
We got it.
Got a 9, and I don't think your guy's within 24. And no, his Librarian's not within 24 inch of the Magus. So D3 mortal wounds on those Primaris Marines. It's a 2.
2.
So one of the Primaris goes full.
Going down.
Looks like the Genestealers knew that these guys were turning up. This Patriarch has Might from Beyond. He's going to cast it upon himself because his intended target is going to be this Rhino. Having a strength 7 with 7 attacks. That'll help. I don't think that's... No, it's a 7. So, command point. I'm down to 8 command points. I started with 9. Nick's got 8. Due to the new rules, we've only get 5 points for battalions. So I'm going to be down to 7. And I still failed. Christ. Right.
I fainted in shock.
Yeah. Let's get on to my shooting phase. Okay, these guys have shot at the Devastators again. And pinged straight off their armour. So... this guy here is going to try and take on... In fact, he's not going to fire at the Intercessors. He's going to fire at the Devastators. Because I don't like the Devastators.
Why are you going to say that?
Yeah. 4 shots because I'm going to use a long wave. Needing 5s. Oh, that's a flurry of 1s. Needing 4s. It's a 1 no. -1. +1 for cover. So he's going to need a 3.
3 up save. And we're good.
Kill 1 Marine. Right. These guys are cowering. Simply because I don't. It'll be some easy points for him if I don't cower. So, yep, let's get on to some charges. We're going to do the Overwatch off camera, but I need a 9 to be able to get into this Rhino. Oh, it's a 7.
Ooh.
Go on, command point again. I'm down to 6 now. So that's 4. Oh, that's a 10. We're in. Okay, no damage on Overwatch. He's got 6 attacks because I didn't manage to cast my psychic power. So it's going to be 2 to hit. All of them. It's 5s to wound with rerolls because of his claws. No 6s so far. Only 1 5. Oh, I got a 6.
Reroll.
I'll reroll that, so I'm knocking figures over.
That's a 5 anyway. You go.
That's a 5, so I've got 2 5s with a -3, 1 with a -6. Right, okay, so 2 saves needing 6s. No, 2 2s. 2 D3 damage extra. That's another 2 and a 1. So that's going to be 6 wounds on that Rhino.
10 thing, he's down to 4.
He's down to 4, yeah. And I'm just repeating what Nick's saying there, to be honest with you. So he's down to 4. No more shooting for my turn, unfortunately, because I'm Genestealers. I do have a couple of units still left in reserve. Big boy, the main guy, is not turned up yet. Of course he's not. He's going to have his minions do all his work for him. So we're going to go into Nick's movement, and we'll come back into Nick's psychic phase. Right, okay. Nick's done his movement. Dark Angels have come in. We've got quite a lot of units moving forward. Not the Devastators, of course. They're standing still. But the Intercessors, they've moved forward to try and engage these guys in rapid fire range. His tactical squad's babbled out to try and take on that Patriarch. And his poor Rhino here, his badly damaged Rhino, has fallen back. Deathwing have turned up in this corner, possibly to try and take on the Adherents, because they can be quite nasty in combat. And while these guys have moved forward to take them on. And he's had to move his Hellblasters forward because he didn't realise he's actually out of range with a lot of stuff. Right then, Nick. What are you going to do first for your psychic phase?
So, psychic phase, first thing we're going to do is an aversion onto your rock grinder.
Aversion onto the rock grinder.
Warp charge of 6. If manifested, you are -1 to hit until my next psychic phase.
No problem.
Okay, so, warp charge of 6.
Oh, it's a 3. Are you going to start using one of those 8 command points you've got here?
Yes, we are.
Yes, you are.
Yes, we are indeed. So we'll take that down to 7.
Yep.
We'll re-roll a 1.
A 2.
Failed.
The warp is not particularly.
It's not particularly command point.
Yeah, it's not particularly strong upon this planet. Your next attack.
Let's see if we do anything with smite.
We measured up.
Smite. So we've measured already. They're the closest ones to smite.
Problem.
That's better.
Yeah,
it's
at least got off. D6. Sorry, D3.
D3. It's a 5. That's
Ooh,
3.
3 gone.
This guy's obviously a lot more impacting on damage than utility.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I've lost 3 out of that there. Right, okay.
Right. No more psychic dispute.
No.
So on to shooting.
Shooting. So your devs first. Is that what you're going for?
Devastators first.
Yep.
We've got 2 las cannons, 2 plasma cannons going into the rock grinder.
I've already looked at it.
And the bolt was probably just going to go into the...
Yeah, what can. So yeah, go on then with your las.
So, las cannons first.
Yep.
So we're in 3s to hit.
1.
Which we've got 1 of. 14.
Right, so the strength of the las cannon is 9. We're going to need 3s. We have said that he's in cover from that because it's a barricade.
But it's not done anything anyway because I
shooting
can't
phase.
roll.
Are we going to use another?
Not yet.
No.
Not yet. We've got more guns.
Plasmas.
We've got more guns. Plasmas first. So
Are they
D3
overcharging?
shots each, and they are not overcharging.
Not overcharging.
Time. So D3 each.
Ooh.
That's 6 shots. So 6 shots with plasma cannons, not overcharging anything. However, that I'm happy with. This is why we use plasma and not las cannon.
Yeah,
in the Dark Angels army.
Yeah. Strength 7
So
versus
strength
toughness
7
7.
versus toughness 7, force to wound. That was not as good.
Re-roll the 1s because you're lieutenant.
But we can re-roll the 1s.
Yeah, I'll tell you the rules, it's fine.
Still not that much.
Still 2 wounds.
Still got 2 wounds.
It's minus... So yeah, we double checked. It is a -3. I'm going to need a 6. Didn't save any. It's D3... Is it D3 damage?
On a plasma cannon, no, it's just 1.
Just 1, so 2 points of damage on it. Rugged construction, ignore another 6. So I take 1 point of damage. That reduces that one down to 9. Okay, so we've done a bit off camera. We've got they've taken a total of 6 casualties. The bolter from here kind of showed them how to do it, followed by the intercessors. Didn't really get that many hits, but still managed to take out a total of 6. This is reduced by another wound because of the hell blasters over there. Only 2 within range, and he only got 1 hit. So next we've got some intercessors. Is that right?
It is indeed.
Coming against the
aberrants. So we've got 8 shots.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s.
He gets to reroll any 1s because he's within 6 inch of his captain.
We are rerolling 1s for the captain.
Are you within 6 inch of your lieutenant, by the way? And he is within 6.
So just take the misses out very briefly.
And then he's going to need Adderits and toughness 4, so he's going to need force to wound.
Right, force to hurt and rerolling 1s.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Come on. Yes, full house.
Oh, this is going to hurt. This is 6.
So that's 6 at -1.
6 at -1. I'm going to need 6s to save. Ugh. So that's 1 adherent, 2 adherents, and a wound. So I'll put a wound on one of the power picks. I'm going to remove the 1 each, so 1 hammer, 1 pick, to make sure that they are still closer than the Magus. Although the Magus would actually get an extra save on that one. What's next, Nick?
Next is going to be the Captain's
Mastercrafted
bolter into there. He is outside rapid fire.
Yep.
So that's
Single shot.
On the lovely cockness of a die. So with it, with
double check. And he's whiffed it because he's a toughness 4.
So needing 4s.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, so just to guarantee that this guy is definitely going down,
okay,
we're going to fire the 4 storm bolters into the lone aberrant who's managed to live through this shooting phase.
Right, okay.
And then the assault cannon is going to go into the rock grinder and just see if we can do a little bit more to it.
No problem then. That's going to be hell. 4, 8.
That is...
it's going to be like 16 shots. Ready.
Right, 16 shots. I'm going to just roll a couple of those cocked ones.
Yeah, and you do count as moving.
I do count as moving, so no reroll of the ones.
No problem.
And 4s to wound. That's when most of those hit.
Yeah, we should not roll in that area.
Yeah, probably not. So we've got
this is
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wounds.
So I actually need 8 5s to survive.
No.
Now. So the assault cannon.
Right, so 6 shots, needing 4s as we've double striked in, so that counts as movement.
3 of them.
So we've got 3.
Toughness 7.
So I need 5s to wound. That's not a roll.
That's not a roll. It's chucking it at
For purposes of video, any accidentally dropped dice are not rolls. 1 wound.
1 wound. Minus of 1, so I'm going to need a 5, because I don't get no cover from that area, and I've saved it.
I've saved it.
So for once, my Goliath rock grinder is actually surviving some firepower.
Always good. So next is going to be the tax squad.
Yep.
We're going to just see if they can pump some wounds into the big guy that ruined the rhino.
He didn't kill it. He didn't kill it. Look.
He did a lot to it, let's face it.
4 wounds left.
That armour meant nothing. That armour was like butter.
Yeah.
So, we've got a plasma gun and a plasma pistol on the sergeant.
Yep.
So they're going to be with the 2 red die.
Yep.
Followed by 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 bolter shots.
So reds are for the plasma.
Normal greens are the bolter. Right, so plasmas have all hit, which is always good.
He's toughness 6, so you're going to need 5s.
We're still going to need 5s.
Well, you need 3s to hit first.
Yeah, we're just counting out there. Do you want me to roll that or you count?
No, I'm fine with that. Yep.
Cool. Right, so 3s on the red die, 5 on the green ones. I'm okay with that.
It's not too shabby.
Well,
Right, so 3 plasmas hit and 1 bolter. The purple will be for the bolter. He's actually only suffered 1 wound. So 1 wound down. Right, any assaults being declared?
there will be.
Yeah. Okay, so assault-wise, these guys have managed to make it into the Magos, no casualties in Overwatch. And these guys have decided to charge, and he got an amazing 11 after using a command point, so Nick is now down to 6.
I am.
to try and get away from him.
It's a wise decision.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not to retreat, we're just charging at another target.
Yeah.
That apparently is behind what they were initially looking at.
Right, so which one do you want to go with first, then, Nick?
So first, we're going to destroy the Magus.
Right.
Okay, so firstly, the Sergeant's going to go. He possesses the relic for this match, which is the Heavenfall Blade.
Yep.
Which is going to allow him 4 attacks. Hitting on 3s, at strength 6, -3 with D3 damage each.
Yeah, he's pretty much going to kill him.
We hope. If I don't drop a dice.
Right, go ahead.
So, hitting on 3s.
Ooh. Wounded on 2s.
Wounding on 2s.
Fine.
Does this guy have an invulnerable save?
No. He's
Right,
dead.
he's dead.
The next is his tactical squad consolidated in. How many attacks?
Hitting 9 attacks in total. Hitting on
Needs 3s, because they're basically just guard for higher leadership. Hey, it's enough to be able to try and kill him.
we're average.
Need 3s again.
3s again.
3 of them. I need 5s and 6s.
Bloody hell. Lose 2. Lose another 2.
Oh dear. Okay, so these guys attacking back. Might as well. There's no over combats. So that's 1 hit and no wound. They've got a massive minus of 8. Leadership's only a 7. So even with... Oh no, their leadership's 8. I apologise, because they are cult. So we got a 1, which I didn't do. So all those guys have gone. Okay, so I've lost my my Magus. I've lost my Adherents. They've gone. It's pushing and threatening that Goliath Rock Grinder. And I've gone and lost my unit that's just turned up from reserve. But Genestealers, however, they've not been touched. So we're going to go into my turn 2 after my movement phase. Right, okay, so at the end of the Genestealers movement, we've got the lads are coming over here to bring us with the Genestealers themselves, with the Patriarch. They're pretty much going to be trying to annihilate some stuff down here. The Rock Grinder is going to try and assault those with his Rock Grinding ability. That will be hilarious. And then over here, much to Nick's dismay, which a lot of people say, cheat.
Magic happened.
Yeah, I rolled 2 6s. So they got within 9 inches and then could move a full 8. So they're pretty much next to these Hellblasters. So hopefully I'm going to be able to try and take them down.
We're not worried at all.
We're not. You're not worried. You're not worried at all. Not worried. Let's get to some psychic phases. Okay, so the first power is going to be His Might from Beyond. They're going to try and cast on these Genestealers. I need a 7. 6. Damn it.
Command point.
Not yet. So the big Warlord, the Patriarch Warlord this side, is going to cast Mass Hypnosis against the Hellblasters. I need a 7. This is going to force them to have a -1 to hit, fight last in combat, and can't Overwatch.
Joy.
Ah! See, this is where I save the command point. 4, 5, 6, 7. It's successful! Yay! Okay, so I've got one thing on the battlefield that can shoot. Seismic Cannon. It's going to go against the Primaris Marines. I'm going to try and take as many of those out before I actually try and barrel into this unit of Terminators. I need 5s because I did have to move. I hit twice. Never re-roll the dice. I need 4s. None. Right, well, that was a successful shooting phase. Let's do some charges.
Charges, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Time to declare some charges. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll do these on camera. So, Patriarch, 4-inch, he's going to be in. That's my result. And the Genestealers. The Genestealers are going to charge both the Hellblasters and the Primaris Lieutenant to make sure he doesn't have some form of weird counter-charging going on. And they've got a 10, which will be an 8. They're well in. We'll do the Overwatch off camera. Okay, so the Genestealers made it in here. They did lose one of their number to Overwatch fire. Some very accurate plasmas coming in. The Patriarch barreled into him there. Those guys, of course, have already moved up. And we're going to do this one on camera. So, that's going to be a hell of a lot of shots against the Goliath Rock Grinder. He's definitely an inch away. Well, more than just an inch away. So I'm going to be pretty much auto in. So, come on then, Nick. Let's do some Overwatch fire. Okay, so 4 Storm Bolters and an Assault Cannon.
Assault Cannon's in red.
It did move, so he didn't get to re-roll his ones. Oof. 4 hits, and he's going to need 5s and 6s to wound. Ooh, 2 wounds coming in. Need 4s to save. 1 save, the 6 for rugged construction, and I lose a wound. Barrels in. 12. He really wants to get in with those guys there. Okay, so because he can't interrupt apart from with his lieutenant down here, because that unit has to go last because of a mass hypnosis, and I'm not really worried about them Marines taking out 1 or 2 of the Genestealers, I'm going to go with this first before Nick decides. How many command points you got left, Nick?
6.
6. How many have I got left?
3.
3. So Nick could possibly stop me from actually destroying this. So I'm going to go first. So that's 6 plus D3 attacks. And that's 2. So that's going to be 8 attacks from the Rock Grinder. Don't get me wrong, these need 5s.
But if they hit,
well, that's plenty. Strength 8, so it needs 2s. That's 4 wounds. -2 is in Terminator armour, so he's going to need 4 saves of 4.
Come on, dice. 2 saves, 2 go through.
Go through. It's D3 damage. So the first one does 2 points of damage. That kills the termite. The second one does only 1 point of damage. So unfortunately, that didn't do as much damage as I thought. But who's dying, Nick?
She's going to take one of the...
Oh dear, one of the poor plebs has gone.
A pleb without anything special is gone.
And
then one of them
is wounded.
Is going to be wounded, which is going to be this guy around here.
Guy around there. Right. Are you interrupting?
I am not.
Right.
I'm going to see how this rolls out. So I don't think it's not worth the 2 command points at this point.
No. Right, let's go with the rest. Okay, so we are going to do this bit on camera. We've got the Genestealer Patriarch. He's going to fight first. 6 attacks needing 2s. His strength is 6. So he's going to need 3s. Oh, that 6 is a dead Primaris Marine, because that's a -6 and a straight 3 damage. And you've got 3 saves of -3.
3 6s then.
Yep.
Can really use that last roll right now.
Yeah. You've got 4
6s in a row.
4 6s in one of the previous attacks. No. So, right, so one's dead. Another one's dead. Wounded, and then that dice roll will make it dead. So in total, the Patriarch has killed 3 of the Primaris. Okay, so the next set, we've got 2 guys that's going to fight the Primaris Lieutenant. The rest of the Genestealers are going to barrel into the actual Primaris Marines. Needing 2s because I'm within 6 inch of the Patriarch. Oof. Need 4s. Now over here, I actually whiffed this and only managed to kill 4 Marines with all these attacks, and I lost 2 Genestealers in respite because we've already done the combat down here, because there's no point doing it any other way.
You did it again.
I think I've whiffed again. Oh Christ. So 1 6, which you can't save because it's a -4, so that's at least 1 wound, and then 4 saves needing 4+. It's not the greatest.
Right, 4 4s.
4 4s.
I got 3.
So I got 3. So in actual fact, he loses
So I lose
another
1 Primaris.
Primaris Marine. And then 6 attacks. Let's move his dice. Against his lieutenant. Again needing 2s. 3. I've only rolled 5 dice. Oh no, sorry, apologies. The 6th one was there. So 6 hits. Again needing 4s. No, well, just 2 with a -4, and they don't have a thing you do.
There's no injury.
So he's just lost 2 wounds, so I believe he's down to 4 or 5. So here comes the fight back. Nick's already gone with this unit, but that's because it was well out of the way and there was no point waiting for it. So which units do you want to go with now? Thought it would be.
We're going to go with the Terminators. So there are 2 Power Fists, a Chain Fist, and the Heavenfall Blade.
Ooh. Okay, so Chain Fists and Power Fists first.
Chain Fists is in yellow, Power Fists are in red.
Needing 4s.
Needing 4s. So that's
only 2 misses.
Only 2 misses.
Toughness 7, so you're going to need 3s.
So 3s.
That will be all of them.
So that's a straight... Oh no, you need to say
that's a straight 2.
That's a straight 2.
And they're D3 apiece. So you want to roll them together.
Do you have a save of this? Or?
I will have a rugged construction.
Right, I'll roll these together.
Not an armour save.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So that's 5,
7.
6, that's 7 in total. Having a roll for my rugged construction. I got A6.
Which means you are down to 1
I'm down to
wound.
1 wound, but there's the sword yet to strike.
So,
4 attacks.
4 attacks hitting on 3s.
2 of them.
Strength 6.
Toughness 7.
5s to hit wound.
Oh, gets through with 1. What's the minus on this?
3.
What's the damage on this?
3. No, D3.
D3. Right, roll D3. Find out how much damage, because I've got rugged construction.
1.
Just a 1.
If this is a 6.
This is a 6. It survives. Yes! The rock grinder barrels in,
Of course
takes
it
out
does.
a Terminator and doesn't die. Yeah,
course
that's
it
going to be
does.
those guys either tied up or having to fall back next turn. I actually did the combat as well for him against the Rhino, and I managed to get 1-6, which reduced it down to 1 wound, and it's still alive. I need to kill stuff. Forgot to do morale on this one actually here, so your guys.
So, leadership of 8.
Yours is leadership 8, yeah, because your sergeant's still
I've lost
alive.
4.
He's lost 4.
So, low number.
Yeah,
7,
you're
we're
fine.
good.
Mine's leadership 9, and I've lost 3, so I actually can't fail. And actually, we forgot. We've got some fights backs down here. Yeah, so we forgot. The attacks back from down here has managed to actually kill 2 of the Genestealers. So we'll count that as an official end, and we'll go into Nick's turn 2. Okay, so end of Nick's movement phase. We've got these have broken out of combat. Rhino's broken out of combat. Terminators have broken out of combat, but you've used a card, reducing you down to 4 command points.
4 command points, but these now still
Retractable.
get their shooting phase.
So they're
No longer
actually
bin.
still going to be able to shoot. And these 2 guys, because there's only 1 Hell Blaster left, which is a bit of a sensible thing to do, to be honest, because he'll be fighting last because of the hypnosis, has fallen back, and so has the Lieutenant. But Captain and the remaining Primaris here seem to be wanting to charge in. At the moment, the Genestealers seem to have ambushed the ambushers, and they are fighting back. But it's your psychic phase, my friend. What we're going to do?
So first thing we're going to do is cast Smite onto the Genestealer squad here.
Go ahead. Ooh, 5, 6, 7, 8. I do have a patriarch within 24. He's going to try and stop that. He does with a 9.
You do.
So he's like, no smiting today,
No smiting
thank you.
today. Secondly, we will be casting Aversion on this gentleman, which is a warp charge of 6, and we'll just give it a -1 to hit, but we don't get it.
The only
And we're
command
not
point,
command
that
pointing that one.
His Psyker has been fantastic. I'll be honest with you, I think in the campaign it does look like he's been affected by some form of Genestealer
does not like
mind worm. He's he's not responding properly to this, is he? Let's be fair. Right, shooting.
Let's get him shooting.
You're going to go with first.
First, I am going to go with
Terminators. We'll come back to him. So after half an hour, we've decided that he's going to have the intercessors. Go
It's
again.
going dark outside.
It's going dark now. It's actually day 2. So he's going to go against the Genestealers.
So we've got 8 bolt rifles going into the Genestealers, hitting on 3s.
He gets to reroll his 1s.
Rerolling 1s if I had any.
And he is within 6 inches of his lieutenant, so he will be able to reroll the 1s to wound as well.
Well, indeed.
Go ahead, my friend. Ooh, that's 4 of them.
So
5 up in vulnerable. Ooh, I only lose 1. So Mastercrafted bolter from the captain. 2 hits. He's going to need 4s. Reroll his 1s.
no,
No,
Captain
nothing.
fluffed it.
We've not got a lot of shooting because he had a lot of falling back. The Terminators, on the other hand,
Terminators
doesn't
are
matter.
shooting.
So in a complete twist of what I thought he was going to do, the Terminators have turned round. They're shooting the Genestealers. He doesn't like Genestealers, doesn't he?
We're not running away from anything. We're just attacking a different target.
I see.
So we've got how many left to do that? 1, 2, 3 storm bolters.
3 stone bottles. That's going to be out of the rapid fire range. So you're going to
6
6
shots here. I'll
shots.
do those first.
Doesn't get to reroll his 1s because he's had to move,
Unfortunately.
and he needs 4s to wound. Got 2.
2 wounds.
2 down. What's your assault cannon?
3, 4, 5, 6. So.
Ooh, that's going to need 3s to wound this one.
Another 3.
3 of them.
And -1.
Another 2, so I've actually lost 4 out of that unit. This is what the unit looked like before the shooting, and this is what it looks like after the shooting. Ah, disastrous. Oh well, suppose we managed to get rid of the Genestealers. What are you going to go with next then, Nick?
So next is going to be the Devastator squad.
I'm guessing that's going to try and finish off that Goliath Rock Grinder, which is no longer in cover. So,
Well, the last cannons are.
okay, what's the...
So the last cannons are going to try and take the Rock Grinder out.
Yep,
The plasma cannons
yep.
and Bolter are just going to go into the remainder of that Genestealer squad.
Oh, okay.
Right, so last cannons, needing 3s to hit.
2.
We're good.
Need
Need
3s.
3s to wound. Also good.
1's gone through. I can't stop it because it's a -3 and it's only a 4+.
D6 damage.
It's D6 damage.
4.
Oh, I believe it.
So unless you're rolling what I did earlier.
Yeah. No, he's gone. I'm not quite sure if I blow up, so I'm just going to roll it anyway. And it doesn't, even if it did. Right, okay, so that's gone. Great.
2d3 shots for plasma.
Yep. 6.
Not overcharging with.
But he does get to re-roll his ones
Say
because he
this.
stood still.
Right,
So
so.
we need 3s against the Genestealer. Because it's strength 7. That's 3 of them.
Rerolling the 1 because they've got a lieutenant there.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. It's still 3 of them.
Still 3.
And that's 3 dead. And then a bolter to try and finish off the squad. There's 1 left. Reroll 1s. The tension is high.
It hits.
It's 50-50 chance on whether or not it's going to wound.
Reroll because of the
Reroll
lieutenant.
because of Lieutenant. Oh! No, he can't reroll it again because he can't reroll a reroll. They have a leadership of 9. He is still alive.
He is still alive.
I might try and use him to finish off this tank. Right. I believe you've still got your Primaris to shoot.
There is a Primaris, but he's only holding a bolt pistol.
No, but you've got your Primaris squad
So
to
the
shoot.
intercessors are still going.
Intercessors.
I know, but I wanted to shoot them at him.
I know, but you can't. You're going to have to shoot him. He's going to have to fill him full of lead.
He's getting just ruined.
So 10 Primaris shots against
Into
this one
one
Genestealer because he can't target any other unit. Go ahead.
I'm re-rolling my ones.
Ones, yeah, because he stood still with the squad. Ooh.
Now 5 of those hit.
Yep.
Doing really well, hiding behind that 1 tree.
Reroll the
Rerolling
ones.
for the lieutenant. There we
So
go.
that's 3 saves needed.
3 wounds.
Oh, I'm going to command point it. No, he's gone. He's gone. That would have been funny. That would have been. It's into your charge phase now, Nick, because you've got
charge
nothing
phase.
else to shoot.
I've nothing over there in range.
I've got 2 command points left, and he has 4.
The big question of the day is, do we charge into this thing?
It's going to hurt you if you don't.
And the answer is yes, we do.
Yeah. It is a -2, but I've got no Overwatch, so you might as well roll your dice now. That's going to be a 4 range. They ain't going to be in unless you command point it.
Do you know what? We're going to command point it. We're going to see if we can get in.
Primaris Marines are going to see if we can get in. Oh, that's going to be an 8. Primaris are in. He's left and off to the side, so I'm guessing.
Captain's going to see if he can follow.
There we go.
Come on.
He can.
That's it.
The captain is going to barrel in as
The
well.
captain is barreling in to help. Get in.
I'm guessing captain's going first.
He will be doing.
He will be doing.
Let's get some
So
attacks.
that's captain first then, yeah.
Captain first has 4 attacks.
Needing 2s.
Needing 2s, rerolling 1s.
He's not within 6 inches to reroll the ones for wounding.
He won't be
it's
rerolling
going to
the
be.
wounds.
It's just
So
a
this is-
5 on the patriarch. It's just a warlord.
6 on the relic blade.
Yep.
So,
1.
1. Solomon.
Oh yeah, it is. Sorry, I'm thinking it's 5. It's all right. So that's 4. My brain will catch
4
up
at minus
eventually.
3.
4 at minus 3, but it's a 5 up invulnerable on those. Oh no, it's all gone through. It's D3 damage apiece. How much damage? Just roll them all together.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Tenacious survivor. I don't think I rolled a single 6.
You didn't.
I didn't. Oh, there's not even no point command pointing. He's gone down. Okay, so the Patriarch is dead. No other combats to do. We're going to be going into Genestealer Cult, turn 3. Another 4 shots from these guys into the Terminators. Ooh, these guys actually deployed. I forgot to mention they've had to deploy within 9 inch of the building. So effectively, they've run through and come out the other side. Only 1 wound. If he gets a 1, though, it's a Terminator gun because they're already wounded.
I did not.
Oh, I got a 2. Right, it's going to be some charges. So some Overwatch out camera. Okay, end of my assault phases. They've suffered 3 casualties on the way into Overwatch. And then these guys that got out of the building have done nothing. Lovely, great, fantastic. The Patriarch managed to make it into those 3. I think he was going to annihilate them. I'm going to go with these guys first, because Nick's got 3 command points left with that little red dice over there. And I don't want him deciding that he's going to go first with a bunch of power fists and that relic blade. So, I've got 6 attacks with rending claws. 3 attacks with blades, because you get an extra attack for their blades, but it has to be with that particular weapon. And then 2 attacks with the rock cutter. All needing freeze. Rock cutter's in purple, blades are in grey, and everything else, of course. So everything else needing freeze except the purple, which needs 2s. Purple's going to be striking after the other weapons, because I know he's got a wound on that spot. Right, okay, so any 6s from that is potent. Those will be a -1. Those are the standard armour. Right, okay. Okay, so 2 normal armour saves. 2+. No, so the Terminator goes down.
1 down.
And then 3 armour saves with a -1. So he loses another wound. Another save of 5. -4. So he saved against that. And then these things. So you got 2 saves of 5+ against them. So in actual fact he loses another Terminator. Nothing special, because of course if he would have lost a single wound, which he can't really against that heavy rock cutter. So he loses down to 2. And while I'm here, because I don't think you're going to interrupt with these guys, are you?
I'm not.
I'm just going to try and murderize these men. Needing 2s. Needing 3s. With a reroll. So that's going to be 4 saves of 6.
I just rolled 2 6s.
He just rolled 2 6s. So his sergeant is still alive. God damn it!
3 attacks.
So 3 attacks from sergeant. So he only hit once.
He's hit once.
He's a 5.
But he's not there.
No. Lonesome. So. Okay, so 4 for the blade, 2 for his power fist against those guys over there. He's going to need 4s on the power fist.
Power fist has missed completely.
Power fist missed completely.
3 attacks with the blade's gone through.
Needing 3s.
What did I say?
3.
Strength
Sorry,
6.
2. Yep, that's going to be 3 of those dead. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Going to have to do a morale on these guys. Leadership is 8. The sergeant is still alive. Ugh, no. If they had rolled a 1 or 2, that would have been okay. They've gone. The Terminators are free to do what they need. We're now going to go into Nick's turn 3. It's going to possibly, depend on what happens here, this might be the final turn of the game. So Nick's done his movement. He's not falling back out of combat here. He's saying that the sergeant can take him, apparently. Dark Angels don't fall back, is that right, Nick?
That is correct.
Even though everything fell back on turn 1 or 2. But this unit has moved across over here. We've got another little castle that's starting to form down here, probably to try and take out some characters. I haven't got a lot left, I'll be completely honest. My assaults did not work out like they were supposed to. The glass cannon, as it were, missed. Psychic phase then.
Paid for it. So psychic phase. First thing we're going to do is cast a smite into this squad here.
No problem. Go ahead. Oh, I've got to try and stop it.
An 11.
I've got to try and stop it. No! D6 mortal wounds.
Come on.
Oh,
I'll take the
sod
4.
you, dice gods. 4
So,
gone from that squad. What's your next power?
Aversion. So, one visible unit within 24 inches.
Yep.
6 to cast.
He's passed it
And
for
then on a
once.
-1 to hit.
Oh, lovely. So, what are you shooting
Okay,
with first?
so, intercessors going into the remainder of that squad.
3 guys left. They are within an inch of the
Psyker
barricade.
managed to just, get his head in the game and cause some damage.
Yeah.
So,
I'm loving it, I tell you. It's a McDonald's moment.
they have not moved. No. So we are re-rolling ones.
Oh, this is going to hurt. You're going to need freeze to wound rerolls on ones as well.
We're in the re-roll of ones. Six.
6 saves of 5+ because of the -1 and +1. That's a dead squad. So the Devastators now can't shoot anything because they're still locked in combat down here. He can shoot his pistol though in combat.
He can.
Would
So
you
we're
like
going to
to
shoot a plasma pistol.
overcharge it?
We are overcharging.
Because if he dies,
Doesn't matter. He's going to die anyway.
but he's not moved
going out
either, so he
fighting.
gets to reroll one.
It's a 5. It's hit.
Go on then. You need a 3 to wound. No idea.
We roll
Roll
on.
that again. Yeah.
For the sake
Try
of
not to go
fairness.
into. There we go. I'm going to try not to go into the terrain. 5 to save. Nope. So he suffered 2 wounds because he did declare that it was overcharging it. To be honest, if he would have overcharged it and died, that would have been more preferable because all them Devastators would have been able to shoot him.
This is true. Glory and death and all that.
What are these guys doing?
So, down here, we are going to shoot with the Terminator squad into this gentleman right here. Whose
the
name
Icon
escapes me
Ward.
For a moment.
Yeah,
Icon
yeah.
Ward, thank you. So,
Definitely within
firstly,
12.
firstly, we're going with the assault cannon.
Yeah.
So this is 6 shots hitting on the 4 because he has moved.
Yeah, you're not within 6. So, yep.
So 3 hits.
Needs 2s.
Needing 2s.
I need 6s. And I can ignore wounds on a 6 because I'm within 6 inches of my own banner.
So you take
So
one
he
wound.
takes 1 wound, he's got 3 left. So 4 shots from the Stormbolter, rapid fire. 3 hits.
3 hits. 2
2 wounds. I'm not getting the cover from there because the rules are you've got to be within an inch of a barricade, but the barricade has to be between you and the actual guy shooting. From that angle, he will do, but not from that angle. 2 5s. Oh no, he's down to 1 wound remaining. So yeah, I did roll my 6s to see if I ignored the wounds.
It did not work.
It did not work. And then
Now
he's
there's
got
a
Primaris.
Lieutenant
Yep,
going
go
in
ahead.
with his auto bolt rifle. So we've got 2 shots going in on there.
1 hit.
1 hit.
Forced to wound.
It's wounded.
Wounded.
No minus.
Forced to save. And he's
And
gone.
it's 2 damage. So
Yep, 6s to save, sorry. And he's down.
and he's dead.
So 4 shots coming in at the Primus. I mean, probably his captains afterwards, to be honest.
There will be.
Ones got left.
We will
Reroll
roll with the
ones.
captain.
So that's 3 hits. He needs 3s.
Needing 3s. Yes.
3 wounds. It's a 4 save, but it's -1.
So
I'll get some dice together properly. So he suffers a wound. So he's down to 4.
down to 4.
And then the captain.
Yeah, the mastercrafted. She's going to hit.
Yep. Needs 3s.
Wound.
4. I'm wounded. And lose another 2.
Another 2.
It's down to 2. And I believe that might be it for Nick's shooting.
Got 1 hellblaster.
Oh my god, is he overcharging? He's going to have to, isn't he? Otherwise you can't kill him.
This is true.
You've got 3 command points left, Nick. You can reroll your 1s and 1s.
Do you know what? We'll overcharge.
Yay! Primers. He missed.
He's missed.
All that sets up
All
for a
that
miss.
for nothing.
Lovely.
And will not. Do you know what? Actually, I'm trying to think if I'm just going to command point just to see if I can take him out.
What, can you shoot again?
I've not rerolled anything, have I?
Oh no, yeah, you could do. Yeah, it's a good point. Yeah, alright, okay, get a 1.
Back in the game. It's hit.
He's hit. You need a 2.
Wounded.
Ah, there's no invulnerable saves on these
Minus
guys.
4, 2 damage.
He just disintegrates. So, the only thing I have left is him! Yay! Do you want to just roll some attacks against him?
Go for it. See how we go. Come on, Sergeant. You can do this. Hit 2 hits. 5s.
These yellow dice are terrible.
Sorry. 1 hit, 1 wound.
Not saved, he's down to 2. Get some more dice.
That Sergeant is
3,
an MVP.
6. You're not being a minute. Oh, hang on, swap.
Oh my god. That's his revenge.
He's got a 6. He's tore him a new one. He's down.
He's down.
And that's the end of your phase. I'll be honest, I have 1 man left down on 2 wounds. The nest has been destroyed. The Dark Angels have succeeded. And in this campaign game, it's the Mighty Imperium that scored a victory for this day. Thanks for playing, Nick.
No worries, thanks for having me.
Awesome, no problem. We'll see you guys next time. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell.